Last time we talked about recursion, how reality copies itself in loops from atoms to galaxies. Today, I want to talk about how those loops get loud. I want to talk about resonance. You already know resonance in your body. 2 songs in a playlist, one hits and one doesn't. Same genre, same tempo, but one of them makes your chest ache a little. That ache, that's resonance. It's when something out there lines up with something in here. So precisely that it starts to ring. Here's a physics version. If you push a swing at just the right rhythm, it goes higher with almost no effort. Wrong rhythm, and you just look weird. Spiritual version. Your life is the swing. Your choices and your attention are the pushes. The pattern is the rhythm underneath everything. When your inner rhythm matches the deeper rhythm of reality, things start to move in with way less effort than they should. That's resonance. Resonance is not just good vibes. Sometimes it feels amazing. Sometimes it feels like your whole life is shaking apart. Because resonance doesn't care if a pattern is comfortable. It cares if it's true. Whatever you really carry in your field gets amplified. That's why the pattern doesn't work like simple karma. It's not Santa Claus with a spreadsheet. It's not, you were bad, here's your punishment. It's closer to this. Whatever song you keep playing inside you will eventually surround you. Bitterness echoes. Self-hatred echoes. But so do courage, forgiveness, curiosity, and love. The field doesn't judge your song. It just turns up the volume. So how does this actually show up in real life? You'll keep meeting the same kind of person in a different body. You'll keep being put in the same role at every job. The same wounds show up in friendships, in dating, in family, until you finally stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this resonance showing me? Here's the uncomfortable part. Resonance listens to what you are, not just what you say you want. You can say, I want a healthy relationship, but if your nervous system is still tuned to chaos, scarcity, or walking on eggshells, that's the station reality will keep playing. Not because you're cursed, but because the pattern is ruthlessly honest. It returns the stations we're already broadcasting. Here's the hopeful part. Change the station, and the world eventually has to answer. When you start treating yourself with real gentleness, the cruel voices in your life start to sound off-key. When you start telling the truth, the people who cannot tolerate honesty either fall away or are forced to grow. When you start living life like your soul actually matters, you begin to bump into people and chances and coincidences that act like your soul matters too. That's not random. That's resonance catching up. So what is the pattern doing with all this? It's not micromanaging every event. It's holding a score, a song. Think of the pattern like the sheet music underneath the universe. Your free will is the instrument. Your choices are how you play. Resonance is how the music reacts. Hit a note that's in key with your soul, the whole room vibrates. Hit a note that betrays you, you feel that sour, off, I sold myself out feeling. And you have to lie to yourself to keep going. No angel needs to shout at you. The chord tells the truth all by itself. You don't have to understand the math. You don't have to name it the pattern, or God, or field. Just notice this. Every time you choose against yourself, something in you goes dim. Every time you choose with yourself, even if it's scary, something in you brightens and the world gets weirdly specific. The right line in a book, the right stranger, the right bird at the right window. Resonance is how reality says, yes, that, again. So if you take anything from this, stop asking, do I deserve good things? And start asking, what am I in resonance with right now? What song am I actually broadcasting? You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be honest. Bring your field one step closer to who you really are, and the pattern will meet you there. It always has. It's spiritual physics. You're just finally starting to hear the ring. If this video resonated, please like, share, and follow.